Hello everyone, this is Warrish, and today's video is the Final Fantasy XIV. It's the trial Emanation, and today I will be talking about the endgame gear. The gear I'm talking about is the gear you can acquire with the new Tome of Creations and from the Omega. The creation gear is based off of a winner that they had a contest to design a tank gear, and the winner now they've implemented it into the game, but they've also basically made all the other gear, the healing, casting, and range and everything, based off that same gear design. So they all pretty much look the same, or that it's the theme is the same of the gear. Not too many people really like how it looks. Personally, I don't really like it that much. I know if you upgrade it, you can dye the color, which helps a little, but overall, I still don't really like it too much. It's not that bad, but the other contestants in the contest that had for the tank gear were probably better, because they had more unique or different looking gear, and a lot of people were mad that this person that created this gear won for the tank contest. It's not that it was bad or anything, it just looked very similar to gear that we already had, and that's probably why it kind of won, because it was probably easier to implement and it wouldn't take as much work. And also, people are kind of angry that nothing has really changed from the old, I guess 3.0, the formula that where you can only get 450 a week. You know, people were hoping that maybe they would have increased it, or maybe not had a cap at all. And I know people have said that if they didn't have a cap, then people would just keep playing until they basically burn out and they get all the gear they want, and then they just unsubscribe. But people kind of already do that now, where they basically come back when there's a new update, and they play for maybe 2 or 3 weeks and do all the new stuff, you know, a little bit once or twice or whatever, and then they unsubscribe and then basically wait again for the next update to happen. So it doesn't seem like it would be that much different. And for the people who do, they subscribe more, you know, it would help them if the cap was increased, or if there was no cap, so then people could gear up more than one job at a time, because right now you can't really do that. You have to wait almost like a month and a half just to gear one job, and then if you want to gear another one, it's another month and a half or so. So people kind of want the ability to gear more than one, you know, if they're in a static or something, or if they just want to try another job, but they can't do that right now how it is. So people were really hoping that they would have changed that for this, you know, expansion, but it doesn't look like that it's gonna happen. As for the Omega raids, I actually haven't done any of them, even the normal ones, but I've been reading on the forums that even the Savage mode one isn't really that difficult, which is not really a bad thing in my opinion. You know, it should be hard, but not too hard, and when the next Omega raids come out, it should progressively get harder. You know, the first 4 or whatever should be hard, but not too hard, and then the next 4 should be harder than that, and then the last 4 should be the hardest, you know, so only a little bit of people can actually beat it, you know, unless you really keep trying over and over in practice. So I'm not really too worried that it is easy. And they also are going to add some kind of extreme hard mode or something. I think like one raid or something like that. I don't know what it gives or anything like that, but that should be coming soon. And not a lot of people are also happy with the gear and how it looks. It looks very much like, I guess, samurai themed for all of them, for all the different jobs. You know, the casting, healing, everything like that, tanking. They all basically had the same type of look. And for the Savage version, you can dye it. I've only seen it. I don't have any other pieces or anything like that, but it doesn't look too bad. I probably wouldn't want to glamour it or use it, but I'm sure there are people out there that do like how it looks. So you know, you can't really make gear that everyone is gonna like. You know, there's always gonna be somebody that doesn't like how it looks. Another thing that people aren't very happy about is that it is basically just like the Alexander raids, where you have to get the shafts and bolts and pedals and whatever you need to get the gear. You know, it kind of sucks that they haven't changed that. They haven't made it any different. You know, they're basically just sticking to the same formula again and again, and it seems people aren't very happy about it. Also, I think if everyone in the group pretty much has already completed it, you don't get any chest or anything like that. If everybody except one person hasn't completed it, I think you have one chest at the end of the fight. So that's okay, but not really. I don't really understand why they have it that way. If you've already beaten it, then you can't get any more chests. You know, because it's basically the Savage mode is for the top, you know, players that want to really challenge themselves, and I don't really see a reason to basically gate them in how much gear they can get, and basically how fast they can gear up. You know, because they're able to actually beat the content itself, so they really should be able to just keep going over and over and trying to get the gear for themselves and for their group. You know, I don't really know why they do that. You know, I understand why they would do it for, I guess, well, I kind of understand why they do it for the other ones, because they don't want people to really get too ahead of the, I guess, casual core group of players. But even still, you can't really get too ahead anyways, because the top tier gear is only a certain level, and then you have to wait until, you know, the next update comes around, and then that gear is gonna pass it anyways. So it's not like they're gonna get a gear that's like 100 item levels ahead of the casual group, and then they're never gonna able to catch up. You know, it's only about, you know, 10 or 20 item levels higher, and unless you're really doing the top, you know, content, it's not really gonna make that big of a difference or anything. So I don't understand why they keep that kind of progression on the Savage raids.
Do not your souls weigh heavy? from your hate! Your souls are sealed. I offer you peace and serenity. Do not your souls weigh heavy? I shall free you from your hate!
If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. We really appreciate it. Until next time, take care.